Look who started doing an automatic down today on her place. Very exciting. Place. Yes, good girl. Smart girl. Good girl. Smart cookie girl. Just practicing going out of sight while she's in her down. Good girl. Good. And then when I want to release her from her down, I say, okay. And sometimes I'll toss a treat. Sometimes I'll just like encourage her to come to me. Place. So she just started doing it, so I'm giving her quite a few seconds to think about it. I'm not actually doing anything there. I'm just standing there staring at her. And that's something that you can do when you're practicing if she doesn't go down right away. We're going to practice it quite a bit the rest of this week, and hopefully it'll be a little faster for you when you get home. But all you have to do is, you get her onto her mat, and then you just stand there and wait. And she'll just go down. And I'm just going to feed that nice down fairly frequently. She's highly food motivated, as we all know. And if she gets up there, I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to stand here and wait. Yeah, good girl. And you can see I'm using a different mat. I'm using different surfaces so that you can use different things. Like if you're out, like at a coffee shop or something, and you want to bring a little mat like this for her to lay on when you're out there with her, then she'll be comfortable using just like flat things as well as dog beds. We try to switch it up. Good girl. Good puppy, that's so smart. And when I feed her the treats, I'm just making sure that I'm feeding her in the down. So you don't want to be like holding it where her elbows come off the ground. You can always just put it down on the ground too, between her paws, and that's nice and clear for her. Okay. She's not the best at finding treats that I throw. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Good girl. Place. Yeah, that was good. That was quick. I'm still walking. So when you ask her to place, you have to go all the way over and stand in front of the bed. She's not really like going there on her own. She can do it from maybe like a foot away. So she's gotten up, so I'm just gonna wait again. I think she doesn't really like being in the down. Good girl. That's why it's taken her so long. Usually they pick this up in the second week, but it's taken her a significant amount of time to do that automatically. She just did it today. I used a little peer pressure. She was training with Leo, the little labradoodle, and I rewarded him. And then she was like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'll do it," because I rewarded him and not her, because she was just sitting there still. But we practiced it a lot, enough that I know that she could figure it out if she really tried. Good girl. Good. So other things that I do when she's in the place, like I'm just practicing going out of sight today because that was tricky for her the other day, but she's doing quite well. Other things that I'll do is I'll just like knock on our door. Good girl. Just to get used to knocking sounds while holding a nice calm position. So you can do this with your doorbell too. I don't usually do a doorbell because everybody's doorbells are a little bit different. And then I'll open the door up and I'll say, "Oh, hey, how's it going? How are you two today? Are you doing really well? That's great. Come on in." And she's still in her bed. So that's the kind of little practice that I do. Just like faking that there's someone at the door. Like if you get lots of Amazon packages or whatever, you can just have a pretend conversation. You can even have a friend like that knows that you're doing some puppy training come over and knock on your door, and then you can send her to her place and give her treats. And then if she gets up, your friend won't be like offended that you're like, hold on a second, I need to put her back on her place. Because that's all I do. So if she were to break it, I just put her back on her place. You don't have to say any like no or anything like that. You can just, she's just learning. So we just put her back. Okay. Oh, got it that time. Good girl. Nice. Yay, good girl. Smart cookie. She's been peeing a lot today. But it's warmer out, so she's drinking more water. But she's been peeing like every 10 minutes. So just something for you guys to watch. There's a possibility that she could have like a little UTI, or she's just drinking too much because her pees are like clear. So I think she might have just got hot and drank way too much water. But her bladder's a little slower to develop. So just something to be mindful of if you think that she's kind of guzzling water because it's getting warmer. Good girl.